Welcome to today's video technical update presented by FX Times. It is Tuesday, February 2nd, 2010. I'm Fan Yang, your technical analyst, and I'll go over some developments in the Forex market. Today I'll take a look at the pound dollar, dollar yen, Aussie dollar, and the pound yen pairs. This video is being produced at about 3:10 p.m. Eastern Time, near the close of the US session. The pound dollar spent a second day this week supported above the 1.59 level. Here you see the doji-like candlesticks reflecting indecision, and this is occurring at this sloping trend line, but in any case it is pretty much testing this support here. The stochastic is showing some signs of slowing this decline, but it hasn't shown any reversal signals yet, and the market is just as likely to continue to come down further to 1.57. Now looking at the 4-hour time frame, we see some very near-term bullish action that might lead to a completed Gartley at 1.60 or even here at 1.6050 up here. So the market, as long as it's, doesn't go above this former power line here, it still can be bearish. But if the candlestick action starts to be aggressive and the market breaks above this, then we may have to go with a short-term to intermediate-term bullish outlook. Now looking back at the daily, that would mean first of all a test of this previous high here at 1.64. The very first near-term target would be a resistance area here. You see the previous consolidation area, which is 1.62 or 1.6225. So again, we have no signals yet, either bullish or bearish. But if there is a bullish signal, looking back 4 hours now, and if the bullish signal goes through this retracement zone and this power line, then we might visit this previous consolidation area here. And if that does happen, we would expect some kind of throwback, and if that could establish this as support again, then further rally to this 1.64 is also possible. All right. Following up with the US dollar Japanese yen pair, you see the market has already shown some reversal signals. So even though we didn't reach this swing projection here to 61.8%, the market instead was supported at the 50% retracement level at 89.30. Now the trend line is broken here, but the market is not hasn't confirmed the break. And in fact today, looking now at the 4-hour time frame, today is the market is providing a possible throwback. Now the price action here has paused after the earlier half of the US session, so that's a good sign for a bullish outlook. You see, if you connect this uptrending sloping trend line, it's supporting it. So this is a very important test of whether or not the market is ready to continue rallying. You see here, I anticipated a throwback, but not as soon as it did. See, it wasn't able to break the previous high established here. So again, this is in the Asian session and European session. If the market is to continue a bullish outlook, it should be supported. Here looking at a retracement zone, above the 50, preferably above 90 here. So if the market throughout the Asian and European session is able to be supported here, and there's a bullish candle, then in the next US session we might be able to anticipate a rally further to the previous power line here. See, somewhere here at 91.50, which is also about 50% retracement. You see, so that would be the short-term outlook if the market is able to hold off this decline in the European session, Asian European session. Moving on to the Aussie dollar pair, you see here the week started with a piercing pattern, but the market didn't follow up with a further rally. Instead, the market declined today Looking at the 4-hour time frame here, you see this very large bearish candlestick accompanying the RBA's, the Reserve Bank of Australia's decision to hold rates. So that was a fundamental risk event here. However, the market was not able to continue this decline, and the market seems to be supported here slightly above 0.88, somewhere here at 0.8750. And the thing is, the inability to break the previous low substantially might indicate that the market is ready to rally, because this was a big news event, and if it's not able to hold further decline, then that's strength for the market. So looking at the daily again, see confirmation for this strength would be here, a break above this power line here, and obviously in the 4-hour time frame, a break above this declining trend line and this intermediate moving average. So right now, there's no confirmation of the bullish reversal, although there's some early signs of it. You see here's a bullish divergence. Now, keeping a mind open for the bearish case, looking at the weekly now. Okay. If the market continues to decline and breaks this support, we have sort of an intermediate longer term projection here to the 0.81 area. So that's the 2 outlook. While the short term seems a little bit bearish, bullish, we are still in an intermediate term bearish mode, so we need some more confirmation before we can establish a bullish outlook. Finally, the pound-yen pair. The overall outlook is very hard to say at the moment because the market's in the middle of a range, and judging from price action, it has been in a congestion price action. You see here the market wasn't able to reach the previous high, and here the market seems to be unable to reach the previous low as well. So the market seems to be converging, or in this pattern. Now, in the very short term, however, we might be able to establish some kind of near-term bullish outlook that would complete this Gartley. You see here, that would complete it here. Now, you see here, the market has been in a ranging mode, although slightly bearish. So, even if this Gartley is complete, we would expect kind of a decline to just follow the same kind of this type of behavior, unless the market starts to show some very bearish action at the bottom, at the support area. You see here the market was very aggressive at rejecting a rally, but at the same time it wasn't able to be aggressive breaking down. So if the market is going to be bearish, it would have to be the signal has to be a bearish one down here. But also you have to keep in mind exhaustion moves. So again, pound yen is very hard to say the general direction. So in the near term, you should consider it a ranging mode. And that wraps it up for today. Visit fxtimes.com for more fundamental and technical updates, as well as educational live events. Once again, I'm Fan Yang, your technical analyst here at FX Times, wishing you good trading.